Marcus Hayes, Fight Hub TV, here with a special treat. You see him, my man Bernie the Boxer. We just had Terence Crawford's media workout. Man, tell us what you thought about it.
He looked
you
sharp.
see it every day.
Yeah, he looked good, as he should. We had, an 8-week camp. So, like I say, coming down, biggest fight of his life. And, something to be motivated about. So he's looking good. I'm happy for him. I'm so super excited for him. And, I mean, with everything that we've been through, or, to see the little tragedies that happen, little things that happen, we pushed through. And, like I said, they call him mute because he, don't call him mute because he shouldn't really call him mute because he carry heavy loads. So I say he's looking real good. And he bringing the people with him. Putting Kevin Ventura on the card, who ain't fought in about a year. Bringing his partner of so-called Steven Nelson on the card too. So he promoting this thing too. TBC Promotions in the house. Yes, sir.
About the way that Errol Spence Jr. frankly told me a couple weeks ago.
Oh, I know what you're saying. My bad, I lost you. When you said about the media and because, like I say, they can't tell the truth. The media can't tell the truth. They gotta lie for somebody. It's people that get paid behind him. He got a machine behind him. Then a lot of people go with popularity. They want to go with, it's easier to go with Errol Spence because everybody's going that way. Everybody's going that way, We had to, when actually, a lot of these people ain't really boxing people. They just going along with the go along. So we just had the recent emergence of PBC and those guys with some swag and everything else coming on TV. People just come around chilling, watching the fights. A lot don't have nothing to do. They gonna watch the fight, so them guys become more popular because they get to see them on regular TV. They was on Fox, you feel me? They was on, different things like that. So it's just easy to go along with the go along, it's like that. Can I say that? You feel me? It's like, how can you not root for a Bud Crawford who's been kept out, put down? You feel me? Like I say, Boots was just recent. Boots was the #1 contender that WBO didn't want it. Virgil Ortiz was the #1. Danny Garcia was #1, and nobody never take that. I mean, it's like rehashing old shit, but this is what we've been going through. You understand? So it's like the pundits. How can you hate on Bud when, like I say, y'all ain't doing your checks? You just going along. You just rather believe what they say. You feel me? Everybody had a reason not to fight Bud. Everybody, all these guys had a reason not to fight Bud. So. How can you hate on Bud? Like I say, this guy, like Derek James even said, this guy been manufactured. They purposely put this man in position to succeed and purposely kept us out to keep us looking like that, to keep us looking, you know what I mean? So, it happens in life. They say it's nothing, and life ain't fair, So what he said in the documentary, we've been doing, taking what we can get. And it's a hell of a lot what we got. Ring Magazine at 35, WBO. Ring Magazine at 40, undisputed. Welterweight champion 5 years. Come on. So like I say, nothing to sneeze at. And we beat undefeated guys. Undefeated. They hadn't been broken. They was world champions.
What do you think Terence has taken a couple of fighters' O's. What do you think that experience of going through that process, how do you think that'll help him on the 29th versus another undefeated fighter?
Like I say, it don't matter if he's undefeated, because just because you lose don't mean nothing. Styles make fights. I think Bud just gonna go in there and do what he's supposed to do, beat him, and I think he's just a better fighter. I think Errol Spence is a pretty good fighter. He did a lot of things in there. I had a chance to pay more attention to him now, and as far as his boxing ability, and like I say, he do a lot of good things in there. But overall, we the best fighter. That's why we pound for pound.
Good things. What good things do you see that Spence does? What do you think he's good at in particular?
Like I say, the fundamentals. He keeps himself, kind of tight. He comes behind the double jab. He switches his left hand up. He loops it. He comes under. He goes around. He does different things in there. Like I say, he steps out. Make space for his punches. He do a lot of good things in there. Like I say, I started watching him more. I started paying attention more and style more tightly watching him. Watching everything that he do since we was, the fights really be coming. So like I say, this is a tough challenge. Bud been really watching him probably longer than that. My disdain comes from, like I say, him putting us down for no reason. Derek James putting us down for no reason. The media putting us down for no reason. So like I say, and then the proof is in the pudding. The guy, he is a machine. They put him together, they manufacture him, but he gonna expire on the 29th. His ass is toast. You feel me? He gonna get crusty and old on the 29th. His expiration date is over. He manufactured like in a factory. Mother.
With all, you mentioned being on the outs, Terence being on the outs, Terence not being respected, nearly neglected on this side of the street, quote to speak, so to speak.
On our side, our own promoter, Bob Arum, kept us away from Manny Pacquiao. Why? Why would he do that and we winning? You heard all the stuff that they said? He didn't want him to get hurt. What kind of dumbass shit is that? This is the hurt business. Now look what I'm saying. If you a fan of Bud Crawford, you like, goddamn, this ain't got nothing to do with them over there. This is the man in your stable, a legendary promoter, and he's holding you down. Why? Come on, what Bud Crawford, like I say, what about Bud Crawford make you think he don't want to fight this person or that person? Come on. Whatever made you see, you ain't never heard Bud Crawford come out his mouth say that. But all them other guys, you heard them say that about Bud Crawford, and I named them. Now, am I lying? You can go down there and go do your research and ask Danny Garcia has something to say. Keith Thurman has something to say. Errol Spence has something to say. Sean Porter has something to say. Everybody has something to say. A reason to why not to fight Bud. You ain't never heard Bud make one reason why they couldn't fight. One reason. One reason. Am I lying? I'm telling you. One reason. Come on, man. You ain't never heard him say one reason. So like I say, you got all these people talking all this stuff and you got it right in their face. They don't want to take it. They don't want to listen to it. They don't want to hear it. That's all I'm saying. It's cool. You can like who you like, but these are the facts. You got your own promoter not helping you grow. Why? And all you've been doing is winning. Come on, they send people out on their ass every day. Come on, they send people out, they dog Regan down for winning. They cut Regan down. They cut Regan down. When he beat Donaire, they got rid of him. You understand? They got rid of him. Who else? Another fight they were talking about? They shut you out. Like Prograde, they dogged him out when he did with DeBella. He came close in that fight with old boy, but they dogged him out. They shut him out for 3 years. Come on, man. Like I say, so you got your own people dogging you out. Then you got, like I say, we talking about our own people. Then we got our own people. We got our own people, and that's how they treat you. And that's how they treat you. They talking about everybody got a problem saying. The man never come ask Bud to sign with PBC. The man that's supposed to make a deal never make a Godfather deal to make it worth his while. They talking about they want to help people. Man, come on. Like never. They never come and offer him no deal. Never. Like I say, then you got. Like
Bernie, naturally, the fans, as well as I, behind the camera, can feel the emotion. What would you tell the fans that have been locked in this argument, the Bud Crawford fans in particular, that have been locked in this argument with everybody, with the biggest fight, with Bud finally getting a chance to vindicate himself? What message would you give Bud Crawford's long-standing fans about the 29th?
I mean, the long-standing fans know. It's the naysayers, and I'm not knocking. You can go with Errol Spence. Let me make this clear. All I'm saying is this: how can you form that type of opinion when you got your own people dogging you out? Then those so-called fighters making every excuse not to fight this guy. That's all I'm saying. Is that clear? You got Bob Arum out loud said this before he said he not making no money, which is lie. Before he did all that, he said the man, he kept him away from Manny Pacquiao on purpose. Why? Then you got your own, you got all these guys say, well, this guy, PBC wouldn't even put him up. When they had the top welterweights on there, when they put the banners up, they had their pictures up there, hanging from something. And Bud Crawford wasn't, how Bud Crawford wasn't the top welterweight? They put Mikey Garcia up there and the man never fought at welterweight. Come on. So this is what I'm saying. You fight the establishment. And people that go with the establishment and go with the fuckery, I hate you. On my mama, you sad and pathetic. And it's, man, that's what I'm saying. You hear me? Come on.
There you go, folks. Marcus Hayes, Fight Hub TV, here with Bernie the Boxer. Bernie, as usual, always a pleasure, brother. We'll see you fight week.
We gon' gut him.